you again. I'm Pastor Dan, and we're doing another version of Spotlight. And we're in a new month now, but we're going to try to keep the Sabbath theme going. It's just too big and too important in the rhythm of our week to not give it a few more times here. So bear with us as we take some other angles. One of the great debates in interpreting the Bible is how to interpret verses, as one guy named William Webb says, is it transcultural or is it cultural? Take, for example, women should wear a veil. Do you see that as transcultural? That applies to all people and all places all over the world forever? Or is that for a certain group of people at a certain time? And we would say, I think that was more local. And William Webb has 2 pages of all of these. And he talks about, people who said, Bible says you should serve beer to those who are perishing. Well, is that a timeless principle, or is that for now? Greet each other with a holy kiss. When you ask the 10 Commandments, are they transcultural or cultural? I would say in this day and age, most people would say the 10 Commandments are transcultural. We need those 10 Commandments. Those are big, they're massive, they cover all of life, they're comprehensive, they're just good sense. Told a couple today getting married, I said, you just have to tell the truth. If you don't tell the truth, the whole relationship will fragment because you never know when the other one is telling you the truth. So if the 10 Commandments are transcultural, then what about the Sabbath? Is the Sabbath a day that God wants everybody to have a day? Is it in our human condition that we need a day of rest where you just take a break from everything else and spend a day with God? Could we go so far as to say, I think that's transcultural? That's not for Jews or for some particular group of people at one time. If anybody needs it today in our culture, in our racing around like crazy, we need a day. That's just part of what you need. Well, then the next question is, which day? In the middle of the 10 Commandments is the Sabbath, and in the middle of the Sabbath is a particular day, the seventh day. Is that transcultural or is that cultural? Does God take this document that is absolutely with these huge principles of life and then bury a cultural item that he doesn't really care what day, as long as you have some day? Or is it all transcultural and God cares about that particular day? That day has significance to him. It is a memorial of creation. It is the day that he set aside, that he made holy. And he really wants those of us who are his children and the Adam and Eve's heirs to say, yeah, me too, God, I'm with you. If that's the day you want, then that's the day. We're not changing your day, God. Transcultural. And William Webb notices the irony, and he specifically mentions the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And that they would have a little criticism is that the rest of the Christian world accepts the transcultural aspect of the whole 10 Commandments and of a Sabbath, but takes out the actual day and said, no, that's cultural, it doesn't really matter. We think it's all transcultural. God wants the whole universe to worship him in this rhythm. 6 days, do what you need to do, but on the 7th day. And he says we're even going to do it in a perfect heaven and a new earth where we will, in that rhythm, continue to worship God in a regular way. You will have to decide yourself, cultural or transcultural. But speaking for me and my house, I choose that it's transcultural, and I will never change. It's a day that I will honor and worship God on the day that he set aside in the middle of these wonderful, massive 10 Commandments. It's a Spotlight. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Spotlight. We're so excited about this. We hope that you'll subscribe and so you'll get all of them. And please just forward it on to others and tell other people about it. And let's just see what kind of an audience we can get for these messages of Spotlight. God bless you.